Listen to.
And good evening. 30 seconds there. That is better than this 90-minute film, which we are going to kick off straight away. Let's have a look. If I can find my remote. How is everyone this evening? So, I'm sure to start this. I am a little late, but I apologize. I was in no rush for this. But if you can hear me, give me a halo. Oh, there we go. We made it to the end. It's not over yet, Josh, but welcome. Good evening. Oh, good night, Boyd. See you later. Finally, the last one, Sean. Yes. And let's hope. Yeah, how am I on Kickboxer with Alucard? Welcome, Ian. Any news on Cobra? Oh, that's me. Yep. Thank you. Right, we're off. Where are we? There we go. It's on. Is that playing? It's loading at the moment. So Mila is a beauty. She's a very pretty woman, and she gets the whole family involved in this one. So her husband's directing it, and her daughter's playing a part in it. So if it ever does start playing, we'll be away. So the thing is, I forgot to load up my version. But maybe I can put this on. I got the last video store on Arrow, which I will be interviewing the lads from that in a week or so. Right. Oh, we're off. Right. Thank you. Right. Let me just sort myself out. Today is payday, so I spent all my money, not on stuff. And now you bought that Congo special box. But let's hope so. I can either watch Cobra or this. Go and watch Cobra, definitely. There is nothing apart from my suffering is all you're going to see here. But maybe that is entertainment. Yes, we have made it to this side. The final chapter, and they are, unlike, was it Friday the 13th? Who else did it? Saw. All liars, but this one told the truth. But we will get this over with and then put it as one of my worst ideas. I will play Cobra and leave this playing on my laptop. Thank you. Get the views. Right, we're off. After a lot of production companies. So there was a, what is this? 2016. This is 9 years old, and there was a 4-year delay because Mila was having another baby. I think Ali Larson was having one as well, which delayed the film. But it was only when did I watch this? Not last night, the night before, and I realized maybe I haven't seen it. I remember being disappointed that it doesn't start off very well because it doesn't. It does technically start after the last one on top of the White House, where was it Ada, Jill, and a couple of others, and Wesker are all together fighting off the hordes of monsters. But then we find out that they are all killed off. The only person that survived the whole franchise is, well, we'll get into Mila's character, because she is technically one of the clones, I think we find out. And then we get all this backstory, in case you've forgotten how it all went. But, what's nice? I bought a lot of films mentioned, but Resident Evil takes it too far. Yes, I cannot recommend. Yeah, fans of the games aren't fans of the films. Yes, I do enjoy Terror Train. I haven't seen, what is it, the remake from a couple of years ago that had, what is it, the remake came out in October, and then the sequel to the remake came out in December of the same year. That's how trash they were. We got Ian Glenn, And yes, so I think young Djokovic was literally just going to be photo or taking in the bits for the Red Queen, but then they ended up using her all throughout the film. So she's the daughter of Ian Glenn, and it's all very technical, but she has more lines in this film than anyone else. And she does look like her mum, so it's easy to spot where this is going. Hey, GC, thank you for joining us. Where's Ring of Fear? Yes, I should nip upstairs and get my Police Squad videos, but yes. I'm slowly giving up hope. 3 minutes 55 because I'm a bit ahead, because this is another film that has a massive bloody recap. But welcome, Al. How are you here and doing Kickboxer? That's what we want to know. But there we go. Where is Jill Valentine? She's dead. Apparently there is a book of the films. The novelization of this does explain what happened to everyone. Wentworth Miller, who was too busy to come back, was doing Prison Break, couldn't come back. Jill Valentine wasn't asked to come back, and so they just wrote them all off as killed out of it. So then we get recap, because we are in a circle here, but we are going back to the beginning and back to Raccoon City, even though it's a crater. Is Kickboxer still going? Because how long was that bloody live stream? Especially, this is a bit nippy to be outside. Because let's put some mood lighting on in here just to hide my tears. Right, so yes, now here's what's her face, recapping everything again. There we go. Oh, thank God. Right, there we go. What color shows? Let's have some blue. I mentioned something about kickboxing dance, so I missed it. Well, if you've seen my Street Fighter video, Van Damme dances again with MC Hammer in that one, and it's all this business. But never mind, Nicholas is here. I'm still watching it until I lose a bet. It's my ego getting ahead of me thinking, oh, these would be fun. Let's do the whole, because I did one about 2 or 3 years ago now. And I thought, oh, I really like 2 because it's got Jill Valentine in it. Why not do the rest? And then Arnie says, big mistake. Do the dance. No. Oh, I did the dance. Even outside in public. But yeah, so Alice, I think this is very confusing. Wesker took away her powers in, was it the 4th one? Gave her powers back at the end of the 5th one. But then lies saying he didn't give her powers back in this one, but she's somehow able to do all the moves and everything. That's it, straight to my feet. Shit. Not going to get that out. Give the audience what it wants. I don't have room back here. I have to do it outside. I have seen Blood Diner. That's a pretty wacky film from '87. So this is where the zombies get all actual looking like zombies. Now, I uploaded the wrong video as an intro there because I was supposed to upload. There's a new documentary coming out. Fuck it, I'll just upload it. No one's watching this. Right. So yes, there's no promos for this. There is promos. There was no bloopers. There was nothing I could actually use that wasn't copyrighted from this film. What little there is, teaser trailers, all copyrighted the bollocks. But what we will watch is what we could have had with Resident Evil. So we've got these 6 films with a budget, I think, at least 300 million. Let's have a look. For all of them, maybe 400 million. And they made probably quite a bit of money back. But at the same time, I'll show you what we could have ended up with George A. Romero making the version he wanted. And who better to make a zombie film because just set in a mansion with zombies, perfect for him, isn't it? Whereas this, where we get these flying things, that's never explained what they are, where they come from. It's just they're in the game. We'll use them. No explanations needed. So this Resident Evil 1 was in 2002. So this is 2014 years later, and she's still doing these films. It's not Apocalypse. I wish it was Apocalypse. At least we get some Jill Valentine. Afterlife. I can remember. So we got a TV series and a thing. Right. This bit isn't too bad. It's completely crazy though. But this giant monster that can pick a Humvee off the floor. But is it undead? Is it just a mutated dragon or whatever it is? No one explained. But let's watch this instead.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
George's films literally changed the face of horror as we know it.
Capcom didn't hide the fact that the games were inspired directly by George Romero's films.
At that time, there was nothing more I wanted than a live-action Resident Evil movie.
And George is making Resident Evil.
And then suddenly, the plug was pulled on this.
Having him involved would have had the potential for him to leave a blueprint. How did we not get this?
You could tell he had misgivings about doing the zombie project with someone else.
This film just feels so much more gory, so much more violent, and so much more angry.
I think George really took things to the next level on that.
This guy knew Resident Evil.
He would not sell his soul just to get a film done.
They think that they're buying you.
The Resident Evil series exists because of him.
He'll never be forgotten.
Remember, he wrote, "When there's no room in hell, I'll see you in Pittsburgh."
George A. Romero's Resident Evil.
Everyone's gonna die!
There we go. Could have been great. Could have been just as much tosh as this, but we'll never know. But yes, that's been in my head for this week. And then every time, I shouldn't mention the Street Fighter video, but yes. But Jeff's here. Good evening, Jeff. Yup, says Jeff. I read the Romeo script. It was okay, but they changed a few things, like Chris Redfield being part Native American. Yeah. I guess they had to change a few things, but I don't know why they would do that. Maybe it's just for part of the history or something other. Definitely should have happened. But yeah, that documentary I think comes out this year. They said no. What the fuck? I read. It's like the article I read earlier. Nolan and Bond. He wanted a final cut, and they said no. Yeah, maybe we'll get that now. But yeah, he gets that on all his films, doesn't he? Final cut. Otherwise, what's the point in hiring someone? You might as well hire these people that do the modern Marvel films that just turn up to be a name, and all the action set pieces and everything's done by other people, and they just sit around doing something else. Please send help. I'm being forced to watch Coronation Street instead. Call 999, says Mike. Well, you might be better off. Yes, Nolan's not doing Bond. No Bond speak. This is Resident Evil. But yes, Bowfinger Friday night. It's a good one. Last great Eddie Murphy and Steve Martin comedy, is it? I'm trying to think if Eddie Murphy's done anything since, but yes, Coronation Street. The things we do for Nookie. But where are we in this film? Because it starts off all right. There's one big monster moment. That's fine. Big monster's fine. Then it gets down in the dark in this area. Because somehow I can't remember. I only watched this 2 nights ago. And what's this here? I can't remember one bit about this film. I think that's done with. He's not going to do his chocolate stream. Yeah, I thought I'd seen this one because I remember being disappointed it doesn't carry on. But I was watching it the other night, and there was not one point when I remember any part of it They do try something with this bit where a bit of suspense while she goes around this dark room with a torch. Eddie was great in Dolomite, but yeah, he was doing some proper acting there. But he was playing someone, and it was the funny one. So we got a dot matrix printer saying "Hello, Alice," and then yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, I don't have subtitles, but oh yes, I do. They're embedded. And yeah, so the Red Queen. So she was trying to. The Red Queen was trying to kill her all the way through the series. Then so was Wesker, and then Wesker pretended to be an ally in the last one, but tricked her, and then in this one, it's the other way around. Wesker's the bad guy with Umbrella Corporation, and then the Red Queen, the AI, is trying to help her. And then we got see there's some. That was a good monster. It was a pretty gory one. Knocks its head off, but here we go. Hey, Adrian, send help for me, someone. Mike's retired again. Yes, he's not doing his weekly streams when he started with one. So yeah, now we get the whole history of the T virus, and then how somehow yeah, we'll get to that at the end when the antidote is a miracle cure. Hello, hello, Bojan. Which film is the worst in the series? I think it might be. Which one was it? The one that was filmed in 3D, which was Retribution. Yeah, I think it was Retribution, because it just didn't look right. It just looked like fake. And then this one, all the others were post-converted to make it cheaper. But yeah, you can forgive one because they were trying to do the thing, but then they thought, let's not use characters that we know. But yes, I wouldn't recommend any of them. Watch the CGI movies instead if you are a fan of the games. Yes, that I have heard. The CGI films are games, fuck's sake, cartoons or whatever they are better than the live action stuff, especially the Netflix series. That was probably worse than this, actually. And that one-off film, which wasn't too good either, that was trying to be in between Resident 2 and E3, wasn't it? I don't have Letterboxd. I ain't got time for that. I haven't seen the animated flicks, but Alucard likes them. I think at least they have the fucking characters in them. They don't just kill them off because the actor's not available. But yeah, so we're back on the road, and there's no deserts anymore. It is a wasteland. And women drivers. She just crashed her car. There you go. But yeah, it never explains, because I don't think anyone's alive anymore, apart from Ali Larter and a few survivors that we'll get to. How she keeps, even though this is taking place all over America every time, because what was it? The third one was Las Vegas, then it went to Alaska, and now we're back at Raccoon City, wherever that is. They are way better. There you go. Sean agreeing. Larry's here. He couldn't get past 5 minutes of this. Well, yeah, try watching it twice in a week, Larry. And it was hard watching it the other night properly, because there is not much information in this film. We get apocalyptic film. You know, her makeups and hair seem to be quite nice. And then, yeah, it's one of those things where she finds a motorbike, but it's an Umbrella Corporation, and then it's got a security feature. Only Umbrella personnel can ride it. It's better sticking with the games, if you ask me. Yes. Well, the early games, at least. If you watch a playthrough of someone... Yeah, there you go. If you watch a playthrough of someone good playing the games, I'm not going to do a playthrough of the games, because even a good person takes a few hours, and I'm not. It took me a few days to do 2 and 3 on the Xbox. He's going to make him walk again. Yeah. So we get some Umbrella personnel who beat the shit out of her, and then she still kills them all. But the animated CG ones are definitely the best. Yeah. There. You, Larry. No. I want Tom Poe. Give me Tom Poe. That's a better film. Why aren't we watching that? I always thought that Doomsday with Rona Mitra was better than any Resident Evil with Mila Djokovic. Yes. Because, was it my mate Neil Marshall made that one? But yeah, that was a good one. Even though it does rip off Aliens and Escape from LA and Escape from New York, it was better than this. The game, the first game is pretty difficult. Yeah, I've never played the original games. I've got them on the GameCube, as in on emulators. No, as downloads, ISO files, whatever it is. I just can't control the first game on that one, or the second one. I tried both, and the second control I just can't run past people. But with the Xbox One ones, the remastered, whatever they are, I can actually move them. I could do a playthrough of Resident Evil onwards sometime, though. There you go. We watched that earlier today, guy. He says this. Everyone's talking about me watching Kickboxer earlier, but I have no memory of this. Especially outside. It was raining today. So I wonder how that came. Troops, Bison's getting paid for his crimes, but it's okay. We can go home. But I'm not going home. Yes. Back on Street Fighter. I should watch Street Fighter. Street Fighter is more entertaining than this. You bleed like me, my Lee. Good fuck. There's Acres of Movies. She's taking care of one of her estates. Now, when you talk about estates, I think over the car, but I guess not. What was your favorite yesterday's magazine? The only good one was Batman Returns, and I had that real one. The Rocketeer was disappointing because it didn't have any Jennifer Connelly pictures. And the Dick Tracy one was just very bad quality, or not much in there. Yeah, you would definitely think that, and it wasn't raining, calling me a liar. Street Fighter, let's go. Well, I did that with someone. Who was it? Was it Jeff? Was it Ricky? Did you used to watch Game for Laugh? Yes, I did. With the Beetle and who else was in it? Was it Matthew Kelly? You said it was 17 degrees Celsius outside. Well, it's what is it? Oh, it's going to be 10 degrees tomorrow. So maybe get Steven Seagal super fit and cast Mila as his niece Under Siege 3. I think those days of Seagal being fit enough to do, I think, have long past. But and Mila, I don't know what she's doing. Let's have a look. But I would love to see Under Siege 3 now with unfit Steven Seagal. I'm surprised. I don't know who owns the rights to that, but so yeah, we get this. She's being tied behind this tank now while there's a million zombies following her, and they're just going fast enough that she can outrun the fastest one. So yeah, this was written, directed by Paul W. Anderson. The music's somewhat different. Mila is 2 years younger than me, so she's 50-ish now. And she is 4 upcoming things. Protector, Midnight, World Breaker, and In the Lost Lands. But she's last thing I saw was Monster Hunter, which was 5 years ago now. And that was bad. And then she did the Hellboy reboot, the first Hellboy reboot. We've had the second one since then, but that wasn't much a copy then. Yes, poor Mila. She's with Seagal. It was a very formative video. I didn't know about the brother being in jail. What was that about? What did I do? Oh, the kickboxer one. What was that? Street Fighter. That was Ricky. I have to redo that. Get rid of that bad taste. General Bison is a bad guy. I think his career is in the toilet now. He was another one that was brought back for everything. And then, yeah. Michael Myers. Someone says Seagal and he appears. So, yes, it was modern Seagal. Yeah, Mila is cracking the whip on the back of Paul WSS. So, you've got Ian Glenn, who's going to have multiple roles. Spoilers in this. I should have bought some snacks for this one. I remember for years they were going to do Under Siege 3 Plain Danger. That title always stuck in my brain. It's a pretty good title. I'll give him that. But let's see. Maybe Seagal's coming out of retirement. No, not Seagal. And he is born in 52. Stephen Frederick Seagal. Press back too many times. Seagal. But yeah, this is a very slow film and it's the longest one as well, hour and 46 minutes. But he's got one upcoming title, Above the Law 2, as Nico. He's back as Nico, which has been in development for about 10 years, I think. So he hasn't made a film in 6 years, which was Beyond the Law. Because his films usually have 2 or 3 words as titles. This is crappy serious ever, and it does, because this is the final chapter, and it means it. So take your fancy clothes and go back to Disneyland. Double Impact, yes. With the dropping an F word about his brother. Kickboxer, there you go. Thank you. There's still Warner. I think it's still Warner. There was talk of Under Siege, sans Seagal initially. Is it going to be like GoldenEye Casino Royale director Martin Campbell with his new film called Cleaner, where Daisy Ridley is ex-Special Forces, but now a window cleaner. And then she's got a autistic brother that's trapped in this building that's with a group of eco-terrorists that come in to kidnap a group of rich people. And then splinter group of the green people, eco warriors, is a violent section. And takes out the other people and then threatens to kill everyone and blow up the building. But only Daisy Ridley with a short haircut can help them. Fullerton should build a Seagal statue. I don't think he would, with his history of problems. Yes, exactly. I sincerely doubt, as Jeff says, Warner would touch Seagal with a 10-foot pole nowadays. He hasn't made a film for them in over 25 years, has he? Seagal has no chance. Maybe he can do it with his buddy Putin. Well, he was a billionaire. So yeah, now is there 2 tanks or is just one very long tank? Oh, she's spotted. So yeah, she's very clever this time. There's a brand new Kawasaki umbrella bike on board, and she cuts off Ian Glenn's hand so she can start it up. Feel the impact. Double the van damage. Next time I make the deal. We're just quoting better films here. This is not fair. I think he got along well with Pam Grier in Above the Law, but not sure if they meet for drinks at the bar in Jackie Brown very often. Well, yes, she was. I keep forgetting, yeah, she's in that. But is it Not for Long? I can't remember now. I'm watched her in something else the other day. So she wasn't in it for long. Maybe it was that Nico. That style of hat looks good to me. There you go. Above the Law 2 definitely won't be happening. Maybe it's a sequel to the... Oh, no, she already did a sequel. Cynthia Rothrock, didn't she? Above the Law 2 is obviously nonsense. They need to take off IMDb. Yeah, some of these things do need to be tidied up. And there's a lot of things that never happening, like Police Academy reboot. So yeah, she's dodging missiles, exploding cars, flames, and all sorts, yeah. It's like, it could be good, because what was the budget of this? It doesn't know whether it wants to be serious zombie flick, because it's got all these zombies now, and they're all moldy and decayed, but then it's doing all these stupid CGI stunts. But we had a budget of 40 million, which wasn't much, I guess. But it made 312 million worldwide, but only 26 million in US and Canada total. And half of that was in the opening weekend. Mr. Black Silk Underwear, Mr. Perfection. So yes, let's have a look at what happened in 2016 in the cinemas. I think we might be very disappointed with what came out that year. Let's have a look. I'm predicting at least 3 Marvel films in the top 10. Yeah, go number 1, Civil War. Number 2, Rogue One. So 2 good films. Finding Dory, number 3. Zootopia, Jungle Book, live action remake. So the first 4 made over $1 billion. Secret Life of Pets, Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, Fantastic Beasts: Where to Find Them, Deadpool, and Suicide Squad. So 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 10 were superhero films, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 were children's films. But then Doctor Strange at 11, Moana, so that's another one, and Sing at 13, The Mermaid, X-Men Apocalypse, Kung Fu Panda 3, La La Land, Warcraft, did better than I thought, but not enough to make a sequel. Jason Bourne, Ice Age Collision Course at 20, so yeah, lots of kids films, lots of superhero films. Oh yeah, I think I think one of the stunt women unfortunately got into a very bad accident and got paralyzed during the making of this on that motorcycle, hit a camera or something, and then she got severely damaged, lost a leg and stuff. I think she's still with us, but then another accident happened on set. Another stuntman passed away, unfortunately, from his injuries. So this film is dedicated to him, but not the other lady. Then we've got Independence Day 2, Your Name, Legend of Tarzan, Angry Birds, Trolls, Star Trek Beyond. Bloody hell, that didn't do well. Great Wall, yeah, that was, yeah. Now See Me 2, The Conjuring 2, Resident Evil, the final chapter at 30, just ahead of Dangal and Passengers. So, up and down that one. Yeah, especially as the rights. It's probably still with Warner's, exactly. No point doing it. Maybe he could do a sequel to the Sniper film. Jeff would buy that. I think this is the only film that had a final chapter that actually was the final chapter. I think. There we go. So Ali Last is back, 30 minutes in, somehow in the whole world, or at least America. See, they're holed up in this tower block that's destroyed in the middle of a city that was nuked. And then you think, well, why? Because it's only now that the zombies are coming into town. Jeff would watch it by the look of that. I think that's an excited emoji. I could be wrong. Julius Nasso is still hunting seagulls, seeking a glimmer to siege, marked for death, but hard to kill. That's a title he should definitely use. Oh, it's Sniper Special Ops. Seagull sitting down for 10 minutes, sniping for 2 minutes, and about an hour and 15 of other people doing all the action. I've just realized I've got to do Double Dragon soon, haven't I? Attack Force 2, Force Harder. That might have been one of Seagal's problems. The Julius Nasso Amalant. I love the scene Double Impact where the girl says to Frankie, he looks like Sean Connery. He's like, what? Jeffrey Lewis does look a bit like Sean Connery. Sniper Special Ops 2, Jeff. I think Jeff would crowdfund that personally. You're a very handsome man like Sean Connery. Yeah, technically there is no 002 for Cynthia, although I prefer the Lady Reporter title to that. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Secret Life of Pets is often referred to as slop by test screening industry and promotions and marketing staffs. Did we get a sequel to that? I can't remember now. Oh, Sniper Special Ops 2 Extra Special, or Sniper Special Ops 2 Special Needs. Love Jeffrey Lewis reaction when that last says that. Yes. Good old Jeffrey Lewis. And here's our bad guy. Or traitor, as it will turn out to be, the only survivor for the film. Ruby Rose is in this, which is her first mainstream film before she went on to ruin Batwoman. She lost an arm. That's it. Thank you, Sean. I know she was very damaged. So 20 minutes into Go Around so far. Looks good, sounds great. Good 80s vibe, totally ridiculous. Yeah. I won't. The bit where hopefully he's not watching this. Stallone goes to park his car and he rips that guy's shirt, and you can see the mic. So he's either undercover cop or they just didn't care that they showed the guy's mic. Not a lot of diversity. Yeah, no, definitely not a lot of diversity for films in 2016. Kids films and superheroes. How many comedies did we see then? Let's go back to the beginning. Let's see when our first comedy is. That isn't a kids' film. I guess Deadpool, but no, technically it's a superhero film, so it doesn't count. I don't know what your name is. Angry Birds movie, Trolls, I'm gonna say kids. Sully, Assassin's Creed, Ghostbusters, of course, the infamous Ghostbusters. I'm gonna maybe count that as a comedy. Central Intelligence, there you go, 41 with The Rock. And Bridget Jones's Baby at 42. I think Bad Moms at 48. So still getting some comedies. Yeah, somehow Tom Cruise's Jack Reacher 2 was at 57, but it's not very good film. It's a very generic action film, but definitely check out Jack Reacher, the TV show. That's awesome. Nassau is Tom the Cat, Seagal is Joe the Mouse. Large, but nimble and alive. The one thing Seagal has never been is nimble with his running. That's what I'd like to hear. And yes, we like to hear that we haven't overhyped the film to resist. So we've got this very slow tank that's always dragging someone behind. Better than the CGI crap nowadays. Yes, definitely Cobra. Weird robot montage probably coming up, yes. Damn, what's the song in that? That's what we like to hear. Got too excited then, yes. Just to mention CGI makes me furious. Although people lie a lot, don't they? Because they kept saying Top Gun Maverick made with no CGI, but then the person that said, it's just very good CGI that I did. Because it definitely is. Because the stuff if you see the making of this, a lot of CGI. It's just very good that you don't notice it. Keep me here for that. Angel of the City. There you go. That's the one. Damn. Jean-Claude Van Damme and Mila team up. Well, I think Mila's, I don't know, is she a good martial artist or is she just good at pretending she's kicking stuff? Yes, but Ruby Rose is an engineer. My father used to run a chop shop. I hated it. But who knew? I guess I was paying attention after all. No. She's there's a good bit here with the zombies hanging from the bridge that are still alive and trying to grab people as they go under. I didn't mind Ruby Rose in this. She's not annoying, and she's one of the first to get killed because she wasn't famous back then. I don't know what she was actually famous for, because I don't think she was famous for being an actress first. Was she in this? The Meg, is it John Wick 2 or 3? 2, I think. Sniper Special Ops was from the same guy who made Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. Was it? Really? That's a shame. Because they call it, what's it called? Sniper Special Ops, except it's not part of the Sniper franchise, is it? With Billy Zane's. No. Fred Olen Ray, of course, written and directed by Fred Olen Ray. I don't think I talked to him about that when I interviewed him about 3 years ago. I think I stayed away from that film because of its poor reputation. But it has Rob Van Dam in it, who we know as, isn't that Van Damme's son? But who else is it? Poor Dale dies in it, that legend. But it might be better than this film. It might be more entertaining. I think, yeah. Though Steven Seagal is the only one on the poster and top billed, he only appears in the movie for 10 minutes. And in an interview with Fair Blues magazine, Tim Avell talks about his horrible experience acting with Seagal. The star needed 2 assistants to carry an oxygen tank whenever he went, and he demanded that his boots be equipped with skates so he didn't have to walk. Invisible wires used to hoist him up so that when he had to get up from the chair, he didn't have to make an effort, which reminded everyone of some ventriloquist James Wan movie no one's ever seen. Frustrated and mentally exhausted, director Olen Ray took out his fury on the rest of the cast, calling Rob Van Dam an imbecile, muscular troglodyte and verbally abusing actress Charlene Amor. That's just a shame. I'm not going to read the rest. You can read it. It's on IMDb if you want to see that. But the movie was filmed in 20 days. The reason the movie features so many vehicles is specifically because Seagal requested there be more than there were initially included some of the dialogue was improvised, and the reaction of the actors had at the moment. I'm tempted to watch that. Rob Van Dam, a wrestler, has a knot in his head. He's not related. What's his son called then? I want your eyes, pig. Pig. I want go to hell with me, pig. Prepare for an epic non-CGI car chase. Yes, which was allegedly cut down even more because I think there's a lot cut out of the car chase where things happen because I think in the original car chase, the bad guys' cars crash into the boat first, and then Cobra's car comes running around and crashes into it. I think you can see some of in the clips in the film, but they changed it, so the bad guys get away. The Mike goof is so obvious. I always thought he was wired for some odd reason. Exactly, it looks like he's either wired to report on the gang or he's So there's a big action scene happening, but it's very chaotic, very edited. There's not like it's like every cut is like 2 seconds. So you have no idea. It's all dark, apart from some flashes. You don't know who's who or what's doing what. Some guys, the good guy has got a nail gun, which wouldn't take out zombies. Ali Lars has got a machine gun that never runs out of bullets. Cobra remake with Jeff, me as the Night Slasher. Done. We'll call it a fan film, so we don't have to worry about rights. What is that word? Comedy? You say those are a kind of movie. Are you sure? Well, I don't think we've had one for a very long time, but because Bowfinger's a great one, but that's 26 years old now, or 25 years old. What else we got here? They don't exist and have been cancelled. Yes, hopefully they'll come back soon. Someone will be brave. Ghostbusters 2016 has nothing funny in it, so it isn't a comedy. Answer the call. Now we're talking at Sean, yes. The first Jack Reacher film isn't bad. No, I do enjoy the first Jack Reacher film. But unfortunately, Tom Cruise was miscast. He can fight and everything, but once you see Alan Richardson as Reacher, even the Lee Charles has said as much as he loves Tom Cruise and he's happy that they made the films together, he says that the TV series is the proper Reacher, which, as it's an Amazon TV series, and it's got great showrunners. But yes, good news that Kathleen Kennedy is retiring, but then people are half joking that she might be moving to Amazon to do the Bond films. Angel of the City, that's the song, thank you. I did think I saw that earlier. Should they make a googly-eyed bad transfer for Cobra 2? Stallone googly eyes. I haven't seen those googly-eyed films. No, Jeff says no. Yeah, I think Fifth Element might be Mila's best work. Let's see. What else has she done? Oh, initial script of Special Ops had Bruce Willis as the bad guy. It was Paul W. Anderson been doing for the last 10 years. Oh, he did Monster Hunter, didn't we? We looked at that before. Yeah, Monster Hunter 2020, Death Race. Oh, he did the story. That's in writing. Directing, he's got two things. In the Lost Lands, which is Mila, and The House of the Dead. I guess that's a remake now, isn't it? But, yeah. I think Mila is the wrong person for this franchise. But yeah. The CGI fight isn't that bad in this. She's probably about as much as martial artist as Charlize Theron. I keep thinking of maybe I'll watch Aeon Flux again, and I think no. Yes, Fred Olen Ray, bless him. The robot montage and the Angel of the City just ended. What did I just watch? Only the second part, best part of the film. A chop shop. I have no experience of you have interviewed him. Thank you. I was very lucky to get Fred Olen Ray, especially because it was one of my early interviews, and he said he never does these sort of things, and for some reason he decided to do it because I asked so nicely. Well, that's what he told me anyway. I watched The Fifth Element recently and kept asking myself, what the fuck is this Egyptian OST? Yes. Don't try and make sense of Fifth Element. Multipass. Yeah, only one of the... Stallone knows how to do montages if he allegedly ghost directed that film. You can never have enough montages in a sly 80s film, can you? Many more montages to come, exactly. See? I didn't mention wrestling, did I? That isn't from a Rocky film. Yeah, exactly. Sniper Special Ops is almost as good as Platoon in war movie terms. Almost. You can't help me. Yes. Just because wrestling's linked to TV stuff. So we've got an Asian guy doing martial arts here, proper stuff, maybe, compared to Mila's. Great long. Sees the director of Cobra was inspired by art house cinema or was probably a music video director. That's a good point. I don't know what he did before Cobra, Tombstone, and was it Rambo Part 2? Yeah, there we go. And Legend has it. Sly took over directing most of that. Yes, Legend has it. Boo, Sniper Special Ops. Boo, Seagull's fat ass. He sits in the chair for 95% of the film. 10 out of 10. I think it's Oscar worthy, isn't it? And Woody Harrelson once had a chain of oxygen bars. Yeah. It was a 90s fad. I don't remember ever seeing one of those, but probably in London. Perfect review, Bojan, yes. Is that your professional job? And if you've seen Rocky 4, that definitely is noticeable and could hold very true, yes. Sniper Special Ops has an explosion effect that looks like Dr. Robotnik blowing up in Sonic 2, but not as good. Oh dear. Yeah, you should see the bad guy's car already stuck in the boat if you look close. There you go. I am right sometimes. I love the story Rob Schneider tells about Steven Seagal reading the greatest scoop he's ever read. He asks, who wrote it? And Seagal says, I did. Jeff's impression's better. Oh, no, than mine anyway. Some CEDs have alternate takes and angles on the video, or laser or beta tapes of the times. The reason is CED, if I said it right. It's only letters, 3 letters. I can't cope. I have to see if I can find any CED rips. Oh, tacticals. It's literally my favorite Seagal, sorry. That might be interesting. Because, yeah, we need to find the Cobra missing scenes. Someone's got them in their loft. And with his ego. That's totally believable too, yes. I have to check that out. You again. If cheap viewers, you say, what would I do with that? Could just say, unfortunately, Tom Cruise, yes. Maya Kumar is not a fan. Maya Mila is Great in Stone from 2010 with Robert De Niro and Edward Norton. She gets also naked in it too, which doesn't there. Nice. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Dazed and Confused, maybe if it counts. Was that back when I was on about comedies? Should Renee Russo? She knows she's got more talent than being in this. I think I've seen Spontaneous Combustion, the Toby Hoopy Brad Dourif movie way back in the day. I don't think I've seen it since though. Under the Boardwalk. I think I had the single for Under the Boardwalk back in the day from, was it Bruno? His singing character, whatever he was. Nope. Not doing a rhinestone. Not watching that again. Jeff can do that on his own channel. So here we go. There's a massive crater in the city. And somehow the zombies are probably fucking useless. They appear and disappear whenever necessary. We do get the dogs come back now. They're more mutated than before. I think they didn't have them in the last film, did they? No, they're back in this one. She's got this bloody watch that tells her 1 minute is like 24 hours. And that's when we've got 30 minutes to get into this fucking hive, get downstairs, get back up. The editing in this is giving me epilepsy. See, I told you, it's not just me that thought it was just... As soon as there's action, it's like... Bim, 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 and they go, what the fuck is happening? It's not how action's done, love. Yeah, Mitt Rhinestone. Oh, no, just no. Mike Mars and me, yeah. Jeff can do it. Look, he's happy. Hey, boys, I just picked up Critters 1 or 2 on eBay for a £10. I can't wait to watch them. Haven't seen them in years. Yes, I do love Critters 1 and 2 with like when they replicate the model from the Playboy magazine, and she replicates the staple, you know. And then you got the giant ball of critters at the end, and Billy Zane in the first one getting his fingers bitten off. That's the point. Who was E.T.'s mom? And from The Howling. I still haven't got her on. Is a Mila interview on a horizon? No. I tried to get people I'm actually interested in. I'm not interested in her work. I've been meaning to pick up a Critters box set, because what is there? There's 3 with Leonardo DiCaprio in the Tower Block. 4 is with Brad Dourif in space. And then was there a movie in the last 10 years, or a TV show, or no, there was a movie, wasn't there? That follows on from the first or second film. I have spontaneous combustion. I haven't watched it. Hober's movies were kind of all over the place quality-wise. That is very true. Substances might have something to do with that. There we go. Michael Myers has the Cobra director's cut. I'm sure it's in full HD as well. Only wants 10 grand for it. It's a bargain. You could easily make that back on eBay. Sold. Yes. Cuff, she was all right. Very pretty in that, but I guess she was. It's one of our first films, isn't she? Where Christian Slater says, "Love and kisses on all your pink bouts for the flowers he's going to send her." Poltergeist is noticeably directed by Spielberg. Yes, it's all up and down, because although Life Force, which I love, where's Life Force? Here we go. So yeah, Life Force. There are elements of that you could see are in Poltergeist, but yeah, the rest of it with all the family and everything is definitely Spielberg again. And where's my Texas Chainsaw Massacre? And there. Because that was banned in the UK, and so was the second one, which is comedy, which is even more crazy. But this is the original uncut, digitally remastered, widescreen version that came out in, I'm guessing, 99 or 2000, after David Furman, or whatever his name is, left. Wasn't she in the Chaplin film? She was in the Chaplin. Well done, Sean. Thank you for that. When she was one of the many, many actresses that what did I say? So she was born in 75. So if we go all the way back to her first film, she was in Blue Lagoon 2, I seem to remember. She's in Two Moon Junction in 88, which has got the best Sherilyn Fenn film ever. She was an episode of Married with Children as Yvette. She was playing French. That was more popular than Kelly. Return to Blue Lagoon in 91, and then Cuffs in 92, Chaplin as Mildred Harris in 92, Days of Confused. That's what you were on about. Sorry, I forgot she was in there. And she had a music video of her song called Gentlemen Who Fall. Then 97, when she was 22, with Fifth Element. And she's in the Lenny Kravitz video, If You Can't Say No. Then she went on to Messenger, Joan of Arc story in 99. And that's, yeah, then to this in 2002, BS Zoolander. So a lot of dough, but sadly, I'm not that rich, Myers. Critters 1 is the only decent one. They get too silly afterwards. That is true. They always said that the first film was like a Gremlins ripoff, but they are probably nastier than Gremlins, so they're more likely to bite you. Well, is spontaneous combustion real? Because there are others, like, I remember I used to be big into weird things with fortune times in the 90s, looking into all sorts of weird shit. But then, yeah, before the internet, when you had to buy books to investigate it or watch the X-Files. But yeah, it's never been proven or disproven. Power of the Night. I hate fucking movies that go quick cuts, making excitement. They just make it so you can't see what the fuck is going on. Exactly. They think it's like this one. It's got like zooms in, cut, zoom out, zoom in, again, back, cut back, zoom in, close up. You think, what the fuck is going on? Yes. They know, yeah, somehow that's what they learned from these films. Ryan Stonewall Jr. Nope, neither, never. D. Wallace, that's it. Thank you. Yes, exactly. I'm not watching either of those again. Yes, I was going to say the fence scene from Taken 3. I was going to mention that. Thank you, Bojan. That's like, what's it? Liam Neeson runs along, slowly climbs over a fence and jumps down. And it's like 20 cuts at least. That's it. Shittiest. Critters Attack. Thank you. Critters 5. That's the one. The video game Rygar. Is that the Barbarian one? I think I played that. If it is the same one. Yep. That's it. He's in the third one. DiCaprio. 30 cuts. Just to get Mason over a fence. My daughter said, "What's Critters about?" I just told her it's like an adult Gremlins. There you go. It's not Critters Christmas. Oh, keep me going, lads. This is still just about over halfway. Most like Cobra, I would have thought, whoa, that's flown by. Technically, Cobra is about 60 minutes long. Gremlins better than Critters. I do like Gremlins better. The first Gremlins, I'd probably put Critters 1 over Gremlins 2. Liaison Critters 3. Imagine Critters 3 mixed with Die Hard, but shit. Like the guy flying out of a window 16 times in Kill Switch. You're just making people want to watch it, Jeff. So I have to go get my copy up in the loft. Mine's this one. You got me curious now. What else he's? Although it's not necessarily the editor's fault, as they are given. Oh, let's put killed. That's not going to help, is it? Kill Switch 2008. Isaac Hayes. Poor Isaac Hayes. So yes, if you're a VHS fan and comedy horror fan, last video stories there. Recommended. It's on Prime if you've got it. It's directed by Jeff King, written by Steven Seagal. Oh, there you go. Let's have a look. Editor. Editing, one person. Jamie Elaine. I thought I was going to say. He has done Silo, TV show. Lucky Hank, TV show. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective, TV show. Snowpiercer, TV show. Allegiance, TV show. Let's see what I've seen. So I see, he's definitely got some talent because he did the Terror TV show. That's pretty good. That's not all definitely quick cuts and action. But if you watch, well, when my Die Another Day video comes out, the editor talks about that, how he did that one with what is it like? It's a sped up, action sped up, then slows down into slow motion, then speeds up again and takes off. He's one of those, and then he explains his thing, and they're boasting about how, oh, this is the first James Bond film with CGI effects. It's like it's fucking good news. And of course, they're showing the scene with the bloody wave and the parachute, and going, look at this exciting moment. How much it looks better. So he's done Driven. Oh, he edited. So he did start off with straight to video actions with The Stranger with Stone Cold, I think that is. Driven to Kill with the Seagal, or is that Van Damme? I can't tell from that tiny picture, but yeah. He's done different stuff at least. Gremlins 2 is one of the best, see. At least he got hired off the atrocity. I actually preferred Critters to Gremlins, but I saw it more growing up. I think I did. I definitely rented Critters loads, because I don't think Gremlins I had access to. John Glover, brilliant in Gremlins 2. Yes, he is. Not necessarily a bad guy, but it's it's awful. What are your favorite cinemas? I don't have one. I got fond memories of the Aberystwyth, what's it called? The Commodore Cinema. But I'd probably be very disappointed if I went back. Maybe I do need to go back. Sometimes they say you can never go back. John Glover's great in 52 Pickup. Is that the one that had real porn stars in it of the day for that one scene? Oh, the 4K for Gremlins is terrible. That's a shame. John Glover is great in everything. That is also true. Even Batman and Robin. I used to go to a multiplex, but yeah, multiplexes aren't the same as a one-off screen. I saw a cinema I used to go to. It's still there. It's been used as a workshop center. That is nice. It has been Yeah, it's not been demolished. That's the main thing. Zion, yes. Picked up Gremlins on Betamax recently. Josh, how dare you, sir? Probably one of the better ways to watch it. Do you have a Betamax player, Josh? Because I keep looking for one. I got a stack of about 20 or 30 Betamax tapes that have been taped off something. It could be films, it could be TV, it could be anything, it could be blank. But it's going to cost me hundreds of pounds just to find out. My favorite Dee Wallace performance is Cujo. He is amazing in that one. Yes, that is true. John Lithgow is another actor who's great in everything. That is also true. I saw that at the cinema. I saw that cinema today. I want to know what happened to the cinema. I saw a lot of movies there. Yeah. Aberystwyth and Newquay were the cinemas I went to a lot, and Swansea. Cujo is a great family film, right, Miles? Yes. For fuck's sake. We're an hour. We're just about to hit an hour, and there's still 46 minutes, but I think at least 6 minutes is credits. And there's a giant fan here, which is going to be... it's a ridiculous thing. Like, you've got this giant fan they have to get through to go down this corridor, and then it's obvious it's going to come on at some point. It's not like suspenseful, though. Because you know Mila's not going to be fucking out of it, and it's got to warm up as well. I saw Coach when I was about 5. That'll put you off, dogs. Oh, and Sean did. I didn't own any Gremlins figurines. I did own the sticker book when the film came out, but I never completed it. 10p for a pack of stickers. Can't afford that. Saw Pet Cemetery 106. Oh, that's not good. Zelda. No, because Zelda says the girl's name. Oh, there's so many actual great films you could be watching instead of this. Yeah, I dug a hole for myself for this franchise, didn't I? I had a smart one. He's a good figurine. He's equipped with a robe and a pipe and a monocle. Oh, and potions and a needle. Nice. I think it was Hayes' last film. It doesn't seem quite all there, and they cut a load of his scenes apparently. Oh, that's even worse. The smart gremlin. I thought so. It was Mars. I think actually dedicated to memories. So that's a shame. Brain gremlin. True, Bronson, but I respect his dedication to the series. Thank you, Josh. You're always welcome here. Suck on my chocolate salty balls. Put it in your mouth and suck them. I had that single. Jeff, I'm going to ask you 3 times. Where's the money? Driven to Kill is Seagal. Thank you. It was just a little poster. Thumbnail. Kremlin Soup for Life for Acres. Driving his pimped up Duke Mobile with chandeliers on the front is heaven. In heaven, though. Yeah. Number 1. Wrong answer. Actually, a decent one for a change. Oh, there you go. Driven to Kill has issues, but so much better. See? Jesse's, yeah. Hulk Hogan was brilliant in Gremlins 2, yes. If you saw, I think, no, my VHS doesn't have the theatrical cut. So it doesn't. My VHS is the VHS goes wrong, and we get a John Wayne film instead, or a dubbed John Wayne film, I should say. Jesse back when Hogan wasn't caught out. Yes, you're doing cliffhanger, Sean. Yeah, wrong answer. Yep, lots of blue movie regulars in the party scene. I wouldn't know what they look like, of course. But oh dear, never could save anything. Right, well, all these other films I should be watching: Cliffhanger, Cobra, Sniper Ops, Special Ops. He's about 5,000 feet down, 5,000 feet south. He says, but so that doesn't make sense. But yeah, he's the one wearing a helicopter. Could have been watching that and said, I love me Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger had the best trailer ever with that opera music or classical music. Or Cobra, like me. Yes, Ian's enjoying Cobra. He's going to be finished in about 10 minutes. Imagine watching an amazing film like Cliffhanger. Yes, I saw that in the cinema. I couldn't wait to see that one in the cinema. And my mate, Rennie Harlan. Have I done a Cliffhanger? I think I have. See, I can't remember what films I've done. Because I looked the other day. If I look up how many lives I've done, I think it was like 750. So I've done some films twice, but I can't watch any Seagal after Exit Wounds and Half Past Dead. I am the same. Exit Wounds I do enjoy a lot because it's so ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Ruby Rose is now Jam, apparently. Half Past Dead is all right. I haven't seen Half Past Dead 2, but I know Seagal's not even in that one. Haven't I done Cliffhanger? I'm sure I have. One of my favorites. Can you? Yes, Dirty Rotten Scandals. I do enjoy. I have put it on because I give people options, and that's always one of them. And no one ever picks that one, but I shall dig it out and have a look. I'm sure I've done Cliffhanger. Makes crazy if I haven't. I've done a video on it, how it was cut in the UK, but yep. Watch party a year ago, apparently, in July. Who was that with? Dr. October, of course, because Rennie Harlin, yes. There you go. Fans in the film, because the film doesn't... Yes. Still have to do First Blood as well, actually. You're too busy. You're supposed to be recording audio. Let me see if you've uploaded it before I have it berate you. Let's have a look. Arnie audio for T2 video. Sadly lacking, I think, Jeff. No watch parties for you until you do your job. Nothing is over. I can't find your links. Oh dear. All these better films. After this brown side kid carries in a shoe with shine box. I have seen Splitting Hairs. I think I saw Splitting Hairs in the cinema with Eric Idle and Rick Moranis. I think I've only seen it once since then. So yeah, we get this. Somehow, the air vents have fucking fluorescent lighting that is controllable, and then it has all these like floors that drop and open, and in different places. Why are you pushing me? Shine. You're just getting fucking quotes, Rambo quotes now. Should OK US guy appear here in the scene to spice things up? Yes, he should, definitely. Because I don't even remember who these characters are. The only one I recognize was Ruby Rose because she's in other stuff. But then you got this guy falling through vents, and then he's hanging onto this vent as it dropped through, and then the vent starts to close, and he can either drop a great height or get his fingers cut off. Can you guess what happens? He does both. I said no, and Joey said yeah. It's time to get a couple of these. Jesus Christ. Jimmy Cammy calls me there and makes her blue. Oh dear. And the boxes were fucking blew his body all over the place. I could supply body bags. Yes, OK USA should appear in every film ever. The new Avatar tricks, so it's going to have to be fucking special for me to watch Avatar 3. Tango and Cash I've done. Who did I do that with? Decent people that did their homework, probably. But yeah, maybe. I've still got a few Rambo films. I haven't done the third one or the first one, have I? What am I doing? Tango and Cash. Have I done that many times, actually? Tango and Cash. Cash and Tango. Yes, Tango Cash. Oh no, that's a promo with MW Horror Reviews. 3 years ago now, bloody hell, and in a year ago. So I've done it twice with Savage Zombie Reviews. Oh, bless him. Made 39p off that one. Not reading it. I would be insufferable during a. Would you be quoting it or just banging your head against the screen? Pieces all over me like this. No. Enough. She would be good in blue for new Avatar, perhaps. Jimmy Cammy can make use of painting her blue and use her intensity. She does have an animal quality. She's quite pretty, but good eyes. Did Kylie get that from First Blood? I can't get it out of my head. That's what you did there. Gonna ride until the tires fall. Theoretically, would you rather dangle on a cliff in Cliffhanger 2 or be shot by a henchman in Commander 2? Definitely not going anywhere near any fucking cliffs. Oh, yeah, so they tried to do another suspenseful scene down in the basement with this fucking weird monster that's killing everyone. It's like a zombie. It's got giant teeth, and it dies at least 3 times, maybe 4 times, and plays dead, and then she goes to check, and then it's at least 3 times. And she shoots it, thinks it's dead, carries on doing whatever she was doing, and then it comes back. Audio still had to be uploaded. So you've done it. Oh, there, get it up. Let me. I can start. I can use any piece, even if it's just a few lines. Get it up. Get rid of that bloody video. Although, what was it? The Die Another Day video is like 4.5 hours at the moment. That's all quality stuff, of course. I cut out the James Corden. I had to cut out Top Gear because it's copyrighted. They were reviewing the cars. Would rather see Kylie's ass in those gold shorts than slides while he's getting those. Still, yeah, the specialist style seems weird, isn't it? Are these sets? It could be their garage or both. I think they actually did build sets for this one because I don't think they had money to make it look good. But yeah, she's doing backflips, running up walls, and everything. And I think she's supposed to be a normal human being, and that's not enhanced. No, I'll cry. Poor Sarah. Luckily, there's enough of Sharon in there as well. Yes, that line isn't going to hold. Hey, Ramon, help me, help me. Got bloody Jeff and Sean doing Stallone quotes. And I'm watching this dross. Better dog cop movie, K9 or Turner Hooch? K9, I love K9. Not a big fan of Turner Hooch. It's a bit too soppy. But yeah. So she just stabbed the monster in the head and it's dead. Or is it? But I love K9. I even don't mind, was it K911 and K9 PI and Top Dog. Yes, Top Dog is the best dog movie. Good old Chuck. Chuck versus white supremacists. And a dog partner, of course. You've inspired me to hunt down some aliens toys. Don't do it, Sean. It's probably expensive. Shame, shame. Don't you know ponytails are out this season? No, I'm trying to hang on cash now. I think you did that with Jason. There you go. Forgot about that one. Great video, Jeff. Enjoyed it. You little fanboy. Yes. He's still on cloud 9 about meeting Cynthia. Ain't a party without Potato Head. Jesus Christ. I could be watching Tango and Cash. I could be watching Cliffhanger. I could be watching Rambo 1, 2, and 3. Or I always like, for some reason, when he says, "What the hell do you know about bad times, man?" This is my fiance, Slinky. Yes, good old, what's his name? Howard. Not Ron Howard, his brother. Cigar was almost in the specialist, so it could have been his ass. I'd pay money for that one. And yeah, he's going K9 all day long. Yes. And he's going to see Cynthia again in September. And she'll say, "Who the fuck is this psycho?" No one else doing Tango Cash coaches the same day. Well, that's another one with damn. Who's the guy from Double Impact who does Jeffrey? Not Jeffrey Perkins. Not Jeffrey Jones. Jeffrey something. I can't remember. Well, I won't be sleeping tonight, Mars. The image. I didn't need to think about it. Up, Slinky. The flawed. That's the soap. And don't flat yourself, Pee-wee. I won't tripod. That crapper is mine. What am I supposed to use? Drop the duck. You like jewelry, I prefer lots. But I hate Danish. Cliffhanger is exactly the kind of movie that would be ruined with lazy CGI today. Good news then, because Pierce Brosnan's just doing the sequel, isn't he? I'm guessing he's the one that gets kidnapped this time, and it's his daughter that comes to rescue him by hanging onto a fucking green wire in a green room. Oh, Myers, come on. Top Dog. It's in the title. It's top film. But yes, luckily I don't have to watch, was it Rainbow Warrior or whatever, Forest Warrior or whatever chat it is, because everyone decided I needed to suffer through Double Dragon. No Prince of Tides yet. It'll win one day. Yeah, they are doing a new cliffhanger. Yes, exactly. As a massive fanboy, you guys. Make me proud. What did I dream at? Yeah, well, it's gone quiet, hasn't it? Since everyone said, what the fuck would you do a Cliffhanger 2 for? Without Sly, and without Sly as the hero. Even Cuffs does the dog sidekick thing for a bit, doesn't he? I loved you in Conan the Barbarian. Good old, what's it, Dazar, bless him with his big chin. Gareth, I tried, but there's no way to shoot a collection of 7,500 movies. I think I'm just going to sit on the floor, power the camera next to me, and show some piles of movies. That's, yeah. You might be able to do a tracking shot of the whole lot, but yeah. Yeah, just, well, let's see if I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 times 2. I got 32 in our shelf here. That would take long enough. Creep. Clint Howard, that's him. Brian James, his British accent. Yes, I'm very offended. I'm going to cut your I can't even do it now. I'm going to cut your throat out, pull out your tongue, and tie loudly wins or not. That's Michael Caine, though. What do you know? It's snowing. Did I dream Brosnan? Yeah, there you go. Brosnan, not Bronson, as I always call him. He is, allegedly. Haven't heard anything since. What happened to Demolition Man 2? Yes. What happened to Cobra 2? What happened to Tango Cash 2? So many films they could have done, but they never did. You think? Is it right? Oh, Ali Larter's back in the film, by the way. She's making a bomb out of a bullet. Somebody put me back in the fridge. Oh dear. Every Chuck Norris kids movie I've seen was shite. So I'm going to do Top Dog. Well, Top Dog is one of those two tones. It's like it's supposed to be light-hearted dog farts comedy, and at the same time he's fighting white supremacists that are blowing up buildings around the city. Have I done Lock Up with Stallone? I think I did. Did I do that with Jeffrey? But yeah, because I forget. There's no when did I do that? Oh, I did that with Jason from Backtrack Cinema. Oh, made £1.76 off that one. That was a year ago. That was July last year. There you go. Yeah, a lot of views, not many likes, so people didn't like that one. Even though they watched, thinking that I think back in some people think they can get to watch the film for free, but they get 30 seconds in of watching me and think maybe not. Simon says flee. Yes, he has, Jesse. See, Jeff knows. Yeah, yes. Doesn't even have to look it up. I can't even remember what I've done this year. Sandra is very nice in Demolition Man. Yes, those trousers are very tight. Michael has got one more movie than Ramon. Then you have a serious problem. Gonna pleasure his sister slow and easy. Give me every damn Resident Evil film over Cliffhanger 2. Honestly, bunch of shite. I can't say. Yeah. Can't say any. I'd have to wait and see, but I definitely don't think. What seems to be your boggle? Let's have some Cliffhanger while we wait for this film to finish.
Your repeated violation of the verbal morality statute has caused me to notify the San Angeles Police Department. Please remain where you are for your reprimand. You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
Fuck you!
We never got Cobra 2, but we got Escape Plan 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, never got Rambo versus Commando. We got Escape Plan. And then Escape Plan 2 is barely in, and Escape Plan 3 is just like, Sly, why? Surely the rights to Cobra, Nighthawks, or something is available for a fucking tenner. Opening to Demolition Man is amazing. That's one of the great real explosions they used to do. Remember those? Although, yeah, so they had this massive building that they blow up for real and film it. Then they have a CGI explosion or a fake explosion at the end for some fucking reason. But yeah, that's one of the. I did a best explosions video once, and Demolition Man was in it. The Time for Kill was Pete Bullock, yes. Plus Ashley Judd, both hot and sweaty, weren't they, all the way through? Best of the best movies would be good. Love the first two. Third had them battling white supremacists. Was a big theme in the mid-90s. I do have 1 and 2, so yes, good idea, Jesse. I shall get those out. She's also nice in Speed. Yeah, she's very lovely in Speed, Demolition Man, and Time to Kill. I've never seen any of the Miscongenialities. Or I've seen Heat when she was with Jessie, not Linda McCartney, Melissa McCarthy. You have got a good memory, Jeff. Escape Plan 2 and 3. Look, they've moved for £2.50. I love Stallone, but they are taking it too far. Well, exactly. While this film's fucking ending at some point. What's Mr. Stallone? Because he's had a fucking bad. He did Tulsa King Series 2, which is great, and then he's done Armor and whatever he fucking made this year that I'm not going to watch. 1946 he was born. So he did a film called Rocky. That's 8.1 on IMDb. Yeah, Allure. So he's got 6 films upcoming: The Epiphany, Hunter, Little America. He's doing Samaritan 2 when he could do Nighthawks 2, Tango and Cash 2, running. Scavenger Hunt is in pre-production. Yeah, everything's he's got 6 films in pre-production, nothing in production. So these aren't going to be anytime soon. So it's done 19 episodes of Tulsa King. We had Armor, the last, Allure something in this year, Armor last year, Expendables 4 the year before, a small part in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Samaritan the year before, The Voice of Shark in Suicide Squad, which is all right, and Last Blood, which is all right, but it's not what I'd put on if I was going to watch a Rambo film in 6 years ago. And then Escape Plan was the same year. And Backtrace in 2018, Creed 2 in 2018, Escape Plan 2 in 2018, and Creed in 2015. So it's been 10 years since maybe his last great film, because Creed was pretty good. And I do enjoy Expendables 3. I will give you that. In 2014, Grudge Match 2013. Unfortunately, the actual movie isn't very for us. Oh dear. Sadly, all useless information outside of YouTube. Yes. When do you guys think? Samaritan was all right. It was basically a TV movie, though. So we've got Mila in old age makeup. We've got Mila's daughter, who looks like her, and then we've got Mila now. The Trinity of bitches united in their hatred. Demolition Man. Ooh, yes. That's still happening, by the way. Perhaps next week. Oh, hang on. What have I missed? I've only watched half of that, Sean. Oh, dear. It was okay. Yeah, it's okay. It wasn't Escape Plan 3 or Expendables 4 bad. But don't expect to go in seeing Captain America Sly. Yeah. Escape Plan 1 is pretty average, exactly. Who was in charge of the prison? Wasn't it Jesus? And then it's only good because Sly and Arnie got a few scenes together. Sly's best role recently was King Shark in Suicide Squad. Yeah, and all he had to do was talk. In my video, I will dedicate my spaghetti westerns to Jeff. My Hollywood tearjerkers to Gareth's channel will be great shout-outs. The hell? I guess Hollywood tearjerkers are better than spaghetti westerns. Oh, I forgot you like that. Where was that in your list? The best of the best sequels, remarkably good. There you go. Okay. So yeah, she's realized that one guy that survived all the traps is the traitor. Samaritan was Toss. Yeah. Look forward to seeing that. Dedicate my best of the best sequels to Michael. Plenty of those to go around then. Yeah, he loves those movies. Chris Penn is the odd one out of that film. Yeah, he is odd. Although, I know they fight white supremacists. Wasn't Chris Penn the racist in the first one? Hey, there we go. I have seen, as I say, I have it here, but I don't. I've seen the other room. With my Sly, who's in the other room? Sly, Arnie, Van Damme, Seagal, Norris, and Rothrock. But yeah, love Nighthawks. I saw that back on the TV, probably mid 80s. I seem to remember it on BBC, but always loved that one. And Billy D. Williams, and yeah, another, just like Cobra, has a lot of violence and Rutger Hauer bits cut out. I have a film called Hangman with pre-stardom Bullock. Her face is plastered all over the front, and she's in it for 5 minutes. Well, yes, I remember seeing her when she was a bit younger. I guess it was the Bionic, $6 Million Man and Bionic Woman film, but she's the Bionic Girl or something in it. Nighthawks is excellent, even though it's edited to shit. It still holds up. Yeah, it was. I didn't like it in the cinema, even though we had the extended cut in the cinema here with the storm at the beginning. And it is great when the action kicked in the last Home Alone bit, but then it's a lot of CGI action. Attack Force Stream, booyah! Oh yes, Jeff was doing that one, wasn't he? Yes, I don't get it why he's doing crappy straight to streaming films. Because didn't they say Seagal had mob ties that you had to satisfy to keep making films? But Stallone has got pedigree. He writes, directs, and acts, and sings, but he just hasn't. Because when we get to Grudge Match, then he's got Escape Plan, Bullet to the Head, which is all right. Expendables 2, which is probably the best one. Expendables 1, which wasn't living up to what was advertised, even though it's pretty good. John Rambo in 2008. Rocky Balboa in 2006. And then stuff like Spy Kids 3, Taxi 3 was uncredited as a cameo. I've never seen Shade, but it's got good reviews. Avenging Angela, which is terrible. Detox I love, but not because it's a great film. I think that's got Ian Glenn in it as well, isn't it? Driven, I don't think I've seen. Get Carter I've seen, but don't remember anything about. And then Copland was 97, so that's a long time. Rambo 4 is way better, yes it is. I still like Brass Bud, even though it didn't feel like a Rambo film because he didn't have the hair for a start. We get all this stupid stuff like Ian Glenn can predict what's going to happen, and it shows you what situations could happen, and then of course he fights a different way. But we're nearly done, people. An hour and 25, we've got 21 minutes. Slaughter in San Francisco tape and DVD do the same for Chuck Norris, if I remember correctly. There you go. Because I have Slaughter in San Francisco on VHS, but I've never seen it because people say he's not in it that much. I will down a hill depending Rambo Last Love Blood. I bloody love it. Yeah, I don't mind Last Blood. Was better than everyone was making it out to be. Yeah, it's not the worst Rambo film. But no, it is my worst Rambo film. If by watchability, I'll go 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I guess we didn't get the huge battle that was promised at the end of the last film. No, because this film started. It's supposed to be 3 weeks after the end of the last film, so the last film ended with them all in the White House, ready to fight, and then they're all dead in this one. Jesus, was no Donald Sutherland. No. Yes, because how many prison films has Stallone been in? Lockup, Escape Plan. Don't want to sound like a stuck record, but the CGI spoiled it for me. It did spoil it for me because it's the fake blood, fake people being killed. And you consider, I know it's quicker and easier to do fake blood, but they haven't got it right yet. After 20 years of trying, well, I guess it's 25 years of trying because, like Blade, the original Blade had a bloody fake blood in it. Right, so we get a remake of the corridor scene with the lasers, but so she's flipping and jumping and ducking through all these lasers and gets through. But then that happened in the first film, but then it had the chain link or whatever it is, the crisscross of lasers that cubed everyone, but they don't get that on this one. See, I don't know much about the Jetsons. I never really watched the Jetsons. So I don't know, but if that's the daughter, probably not. She's a bit old now. There's a funny moment in Best Mess 2 where Penn comes out for a fight and someone in the crowd shouts, "He's just a fat guy." Ah. That's definitely my least favourite aspect, says Jeff, about Rambo 4 and Last Blood, to be fair. Yeah, Rambo 4 does suffer from CGI blood as well, it is off-putting as well when it's... But the rest of the film holds up better. Driven was absolutely terrible, Stallone movie. And Rennie Harlin, reuniting after, was it, bloody Cliffhanger and you get Driven, which I don't know if I've seen. Far on the Amazon is an early one with Bullock getting steamy, but it's mostly doubles. Yeah, what's the point? Yes, Jesse, he flips. His films pre-Rocky Balboa was shite. I don't mind Driven, but Avenging Angelo or whatever it's called, that lasts about 20 minutes. I don't think I've seen that one because of reputations. Yeah, Driven. Stallone always likes to say, "Stop on my mama shooters is worth movie." Like, what the fuck? I love that movie on Downhill. Yes, I watched just Stop My Mama Shoot the other last month when I think Jeff was doing it, but yeah, compared to stuff like Driven and Escape Plan 2 and stuff he's in, yeah. Worst Sly era, 98 to 2005 or now? See, it's a tricky one because I think he did, because he wasted, yeah. Same with Arnie, isn't it? Back then, he was governor, so he wasn't making films. Yeah, I was going to say, Sly's films are very... I think he did more action back in then, wasn't he? Because he was actually moving around as much. But me, one of the biggest haters of Driven, actually don't mind it too much on my recent watch a couple of months back. Well, we'll see what F1 is like this year. What is it? It's made cost about 200 million to make this Formula One film. It's pathetic, says Sally. In this movie, the Wesley is taken out by a door falling on his leg, and that's what kills him. Yeah, he can survive being blown up in a helicopter and shot multiple times. Yeah, in the last film. Yeah, shot in the head, all sorts. And then she's had her fingers cut off, but she's put a bomb in his pocket, which, spoilers, doesn't kill him. The only thing I remember from Driven was the weird coin scene. No idea why. Yeah, still, it's not a great one, that's for sure. Detox trailer. It's funny because they play the killer's voice unfiltered, completely giving away his identity. Bloody trailers. Don't think I've ever seen this. I got some posters of that. Small posters. I did a film the other day. I said Lake Placid. I got small posters for that. I just forgot to put them up. Thank goodness I've now watched the trailer then. I was going to watch Avenging Angela one time. Then I just went on with my life instead. Probably for the best, Jesse. Remember the good times of Nighthawks and Cobra and Rambo and some film called Rocky. It was so bad. Oh dear. Yeah, I think there's probably a few there I can probably recommend as a bit of fun, like Detox. Oh, keep pressing buttons now. Hey, Sean. Welcome. We're in the last 15 minutes of this bloody film franchise, and then I'm done forever. Yes. I have seen Get Caught. I remember it not being terrible, but I have seen the original a few weeks last month, and that was pretty good. Have you seen the Conjuring and Annabelle movies? I have. Yeah, maybe I have to catch up with those Conjuring movies. Which one's the Conjuring ones? Yeah, I keep confusing Sinister and Conjuring. Yeah, Conjuring 3. I saw in the cinema, and that was rubbish. But the first two are good. I think number 5 is his second worst movie. Ooh. Only thing preventing me from saying is the fact that Tulsa King is actually pretty fucking great. It's crazy, isn't it? It's popular on TV, but then he's just not getting the movie roles anymore. Oh, yeah, this is where the film gets really silly for a franchise that's crazy. She's got the T virus antivirus, and she was just going to drop it because apparently, even though it's just a little bit of liquid, it will eventually float around the country, the world, killing all the zombies. It says it's an antidote, but then it kills all the zombies. And then we got 2 Ian Glens. One is the real one, and one thinks he's the real one. Yes, the quick edits are just horrific. Yeah, even you can see it on the fucking TV. Because it's a Blu-ray, the picture's pretty good quality. Did you know... Yeah. When's that coming out, The Conjuring 4? I can see you're a Justice League fan. Don't want to see action stars we love reduced to TV shows, so I've never watched Lies or Arnie's. God knows True Justice was the right. Yeah. I only made 2 or 3 episodes of whatever Arnie's was called. Is a True Lies TV show, even though there was a True Lies TV show. And one of the Englands is being ripped to shreds by zombies. Well, bitten by zombies, so you don't hear anything. Another Umbrella Corporation underground blows up, allegedly killing all the bad guys. So old Mila gets killed. She could have just smashed this fucking thing out. So she's waiting to 1,000 zombies or more of coming at her. So she drops the stuff. And the instant it shatters, all the zombies just drop dead, I'm guessing. I don't think they come back to normal. But yeah, Tulsa King is very good. Because it's an ensemble cast, more than just relying on Sly. My favorite Stallone flick is Rambo 2. Copland is just behind. Can't blame you for that. Bit of great fun action and a bit of serious Sly as well. Love Copland. What a great cast too. Yeah, I don't know how that came out, did it? What is it? De Niro, Keitel, Liotta, loads of others. Excellent film. And then Stallone putting on them pounds. Yeah, Arnie's show is pretty shite, to be fair, but we do get a second season. I think, yeah, it's like Arnie, but yeah, his daughter's better than him, so yeah, why not? And it wasn't even Ginny. Tulsa King is ace, exactly. I'm looking forward. Hopefully, trouble is, Sly's not getting any younger, is he? I saw 1 season of Tulsa King, just okay for me. Don't feel the need to watch the second season. Ooh, there you go. Didn't Stallone do a reality show? Shoot, what happened to him? I think his daughters did the show, and then he just appeared in it. So here we go, in normal voice, Alice. And happy ending for everyone. Great ones up there, Ramon. Obviously, Rocky is my all-time number 1, but can't go wrong with those picks either. Yeah, he's got enough that you can go anytime. Striking Distance. I love Striking Distance. But yeah, it's got a great car chase, exactly. All practical. I saw that in the cinema. I remember it being announced in Premiere Magazine where it was called Three Rivers, and it was going to be more of a serious take. But then Bruce Willis, I think they changed it to more action comedy to suit his persona, whether he liked that or not. But yeah, it's a great film. Always, was it Sarah? Not Sarah Michelle Gellar, the other one. Just can't get into Copland. Tried it a few times. Yeah, it's just. I don't think it's much. It's definitely very serious, isn't it? Not much fun. Striking Distance is great. I do own Striking Distance. I put it on a triple pack of DVDs. I need to. Hopefully, this weekend I can have a sort through films for this year. And if no fucker wants to join me, I'll just go solo like I did with these films. So then we get a montage of somehow the Red Queen is able to magically transfer all these memories to Mila Djokovic. So she has, because as everyone remembers, the kid has disappeared that was in part 4 or 5 or whatever. She rescued this kid and instantly forgets about this situation. And then she gets all these memories of her as a kid, and they're all home movies from Mila Djokovic and Paul W.S. Anderson's daughter, who plays the Red Queen in this. Right, we got that. Yes, she did. The Family Stallone. Actually decent, to be fair. Because Alec Baldwin's just got one out this week, isn't he? Or coming out this month. It's supposed to be very weird. Of all people to do one at this time in his life. The Conjuring 4 will be out in 2025. Hopefully it's October. Hopefully it's better than the third one. Which I'm sitting in the cinema watching Conjuring 3 and they're doing an exorcism, and I'm just laughing at it. So I thought, that's not working as a horror film. Oh, the Jean-Claude Van Damme series was awesome. Was that Jean-Claude Van Johnson, or was there another one? It's a 10 out of 10 Sly film. We're done. Bloody hell, we got 9 minutes of credits. And it's mainly shock you that it's mostly special effects people. Yes. I remember John-Claude Van Johnson. Or, yeah, which one did he have? I remember something about Jean-Claude's reality show. Yeah, there was some good behind the scenes, but yeah, I haven't seen it since. So this Alice, we've been following since the movie was a clone all along, and a big F you to the audience. Well, that's it. I don't know if it was. I'm guessing it's never really explained when she became a clone. Because there's been so many clones, and so many clones killed off, and then so many times she's had the special serum to make her superhuman. And even though I was watching these films, I still don't know if she was a clone from the beginning. It seems to suggest she was, and that the old woman was the original, but she can't die because she's got the T virus, except she can get blown up. Yeah, Johnson was good. Just can't be after TV shows in general. Haven't got the attention span. Nor have I. I don't watch many shows. The only one I'm watching recently is Reacher. Yeah, there's no comedy shows to watch. And I tried Severance. I got most of the way through the first season, but then I thought, it's not for me. Sarah Jessica Parker, thank you. That's who I'm trying to think of. Thank you, Jesse. Jesse's always welcome. He helps me out. Not like you other bastards. That's usually my issue with TV shows. Well, there are definitely exceptions. There you go. Yeah, because there's, I think, tons of TV shows coming out, but they take more time than a 90-minute film. De Niro and Stallone reteam. What would you have them do? Well, when what's it? De Niro reteamed with the Pacino. We got, I can't even remember the bloody name of the film. So maybe best they don't reteam. Striking Distance must have the most false deaths of a villain ever. Counted the 2 at the start. I think it's like 7. I'm gonna have to put that on the list to watch again. Occasionally I can watch a show, but I experience the same issues. You just have to invest too much time. Yes. That's what I like about Reacher. It's only about 8 episodes. And it's quite funny as well as being great action. Breaking Bad, for example, was a real struggle for me to make it to the end. Yeah. That only worked for me because it was halfway through the actual whole series when I started watching it. So I was able to catch up and then wait when it came out properly. But these days I usually wait if it's a series that carries on, because I haven't watched Day of the Jackal because it didn't look good. But they're making Day of the Jackal, but it's a series, and so I guess they don't get him at the end of the first season. That would happen now, Stacey, considering their opposing political views. That's a good point. But yeah, it's a damn shame, that sort of thing. They probably had the same views back in the day, but not so extreme. She was, yes, Parker was quite striking in it from a distance. Yeah, that I was going to say swimsuit, but it wasn't. It was a wetsuit, fitted quite tight. I turned out Breaking Bad after about 3 episodes, just couldn't get into it. Too much drama, yeah, and his wife and son, yeah. That is very often. There's been a lot of filler in these films, TV shows somehow. Usually she has horse face. Wait, it's over. We made it. We are done, Josh. Thank you for being here for me. So, what is that? 5 films this month? That was a fucking mistake. There's more carpenters on this bloody film and drivers than there's some people. Anya's lost. You have a farm to lead him to the path you tell him to take. Which of your VHS movies unspool the tapes? No, fuck him. He's not having any of my tapes. Nothing is over. This is over. Never again. Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme Behind Closed Doors is his reality show. Oh, Cobra's finished. -4. Excellent. Fun. Bonkers. Stylish. Needs a second watch to fully digest. Feels like a mix of Terminator, Highlander, Dirty Harry, and Commando, but not as good. All valid points. I will take that. It's definitely not the best film ever. It's just so crazy that they've got this film. But yeah, all the violence and horror was taken out of it, which is a shame. So you just got left the action. I was just about to mention Behind Closed Doors. I loved it. It was so wild. Yes, glad We're all glad you're happy and watched it. Yes, Ian's been watching a good film. Yes, if you want to compare films, then yeah, he's been watching some art. Hope you enjoyed the final chapter. No second watch in a week, and I'm had it with this fucking franchise. Would have Cobra above Highlander, ooh, and Dirty Harry, but not ooh no. Trouble is, I love all those films equally. The Irishman, oh yes, my favorite film of the last decade. Of course, I meant the serial killer thriller of De Niro, and I forgot about The Irishman. Give Speakman a reality program now. I think what's he doing? He's doing his Kempo training, isn't he? Yeah, there's about 50 compositors here. Love Side and Grudge Match. Yeah, Grudge Match was good. Of course, that was their reteaming. I forgot about that. I would have them retire, yes. There's not much they can do anymore. De Niro said he will never work with Stallone again because Sly is a truck sport. De Niro is a sad man. Yeah, stupid politics getting in the way of these things. Ridiculous. We don't have to discuss politics. We can discuss films. The Walking Dead got boring really quick. Yeah, I tapped out at season 8. Yeah, why am I doing this? It's 50 minutes of talking to each other with dull conversations and then the odd zombie attack. Cocoon 3, there you go. Sly and De Niro, his old man, get fitter. Yeah. He should just shut the fuck up and yeah, do his comedies. I know, was it his divorce broke him? So he had to do all these films, but yeah. I remember, he did Backdraft in 1991? I thought, what the fuck? Why is he doing a commercial film? Because I know he'd done a few bombs before then, like We're No Angels, but then there was acting, and then, of course, I love Midnight Run, but then people thought he's doing more commercial films these days, and now look at him. Great actor, but anti stuff. I don't even listen to the stuff anymore. Either side. Yeah, boring politics. It's pointless getting in the way of anything, isn't it? Because in 4 years it'll be someone else. Or maybe. Yes. Severe TDS. Yes, definitely. Right. No more Resident Evil. Thank you everyone for joining me. Let's wrap this up so we can do something fun instead. That is the Netflix show. No, there isn't. Have you ever seen Excessive Force with Thomasine Griffiths? Great underrated fisticuffs action movie. No. I was very unfortunate with my video shop in the 90s, the West Wales video, the real one. It didn't stack many films because it did do, Dark Angel and maybe Project Shadow Chaser, but most of the straight-to-video action films it didn't do. So I missed most of Speakman, Ian Griffith, and all those films back in the day, which I need to catch up on. Maybe once the Cobra Kai stuff breaks down. I heard Thomas Ian Griffiths is a nice guy, so I think I looked him up, but I don't think he's got a contact on here. Look it up, John Carpenter, but Cody Carpenter's phone number's on here. Thomas Ian. Oh, the film has finished, and there we go. Because he was in Karate Kid 3, which I did see. He's in The Bad Guy in Vampires. He's in Triple X. He's on Twitter. Has his direct contact at Twitter, but it's very hard to contact people on Twitter. Talent agent. He's got a lawyer, but Sean Clark. Yeah. Fulci zombie films next. Yay. Enough eye trauma. Cobra is still one of the weakest known movies for me. I learned to appreciate the movie a little bit more with age, but I still think it's pretty weak. I feel the same for Over the Top. Oh, shit. I'd always watch Cobra over the top. And I don't get much from Over the Top these days. I used to love it a lot as a kid. It's Excessive Force. It's okay. Has quite a good cast. I'll be up for Zombie Flesh Eaters Watch Party. No. Why am I looking up here? This is horror VHS. I don't have any of them on VHS. You heathen. Yes, I knew that would upset Jeff. I have to check that out. Zombie Flesh Eaters watch. Fuck it. I have to look it up. Well, this film wasn't you may not notice I didn't bring up any physical media of this one, so yes. It's because he's older. I probably won't watch Buffy. I was never the biggest Buffy fan. I watched it when it was on TV back in the day when I could catch an episode, but I never religiously watched it or kept up with it in its later seasons. And I always preferred the film because of Christy Swanson. I think I'd rather watch Mamma Mia than listen to people talk about politics. Exactly. A lot more fun. Congrats, Gareth. Great stamina getting through these movies. What's next, Mr. VT? Would you consider the cinema of the Ukraine? Oh! Is that a Mission Impossible reference? I haven't done any of those, have I? What's that? It's another martial arts month again. No, March is what is it? Old movie. You're supposed to be doing Kelly's Heroes once you get a list of dates together and a Bond quiz. So we need your dates. But let's have a look. Let's have some dead air while I look things up. Can't remember the films I'm doing now. Kelly's Heroes with Jeff, allegedly. Not that he's remembered. Just keep taking so many pictures. Then we got Zulu, Time After Time, maybe Driver. Zulu, thousands of them. Maybe Young Sherlock Holmes. And I think, oh no, that's 73. So July is Theatre of Blood, Wicker Man, High Plains Drifter, Three Musketeers, Exorcist, and Holiday on the Buses, because it's 73. And that's October. Here we go. I've highlighted them right. So Kelly's Heroes, Animal House, which is next week. Maybe French Connection, Dirty Dozen. The Warriors might be April. And Mad Max, if I can be bothered. There we go. Some Fulci would be nice. Didn't I do a Fulci? Which one did I do? With Alucard. Can pretty much never go wrong with some Fulci. Terry Silver, there you go. Could do some shark cosplay for Zombie Flesh Eaters. The trouble is I could never get the VHS because I couldn't afford it. But yeah, and the trouble is, that's it. I've done the Beyond. Or whatever. Seven Gates of Hell or whatever it's fucking called. But yeah, Zombie 2 has about 100 different names. Awesome films there. Oh, you put up with Rapid Fire. I love Rapid Fire. Perfect Weapon was very good with Speakman, but Rapid Fire is my... who was that? Dwight H. Little, who did... Was it Mark for Death as well? And Halloween 4, I think, when I spoke to him. It is Mr. Phelps. Good spot, guy. Thank you, Ian. Yeah, it's a Mission Impossible season. Because, with the next one coming out. Good idea, Ian. You ever think Fulci made 75 to 85 I love? There's probably about 1,000 films then. What happened to Rutger Hauer month? What did happen? The trouble is I've done most of his films already. The good ones. Massacre Time I own on video, Jeff. There you go. There you go. See, you forgot about Kelly's Heroes. We need your dates, Jeff. Dates. Your job's stopping you from coming on my channel. It's a nuisance. So quit it. Just do YouTube full time. Oh. Trying to see. Messing around with my... Am I still live? Messing around with the other TV then. Zombie Flesh Eaters, The Beyond, and The House by Cemetery considered Fuji's best films, are they now? Let's see what those people say. Zulu, thousands of them. Michael knows. See? Wait till you see the whites of their eyes. They would have won if they'd kept their eyes shut. Massacre Time is a solid one. Not a favorite, but pretty good. I don't think I've seen that one. The Beyond. See, he knows. That's the one I remember. Watch The Beyond on a Ropey L video. Yes, because I had the alleged uncut. But I'm not sure it was. No, sorry, the ones I mentioned are his best. Don't Torture a Duckling. That's Jeff's personal favorite. Followed by Zombie Flesh Eaters and the New York Ripper. Cobra is almost a Christmas movie. That is a good point. It is set at Christmas. But yeah, you have to pay attention to see it is Christmas. The New York Ripper, a classic. don't have enough members like you yet. There's no way. No, I think you need at least 100,000 members. Because I know Oliver Harper does his channel full time, but he's got to get keep going with the output. He can't rest on his laurels, bless him. He's doing that because he was editor on the last Kumite, and he's doing the No Retreat, No Surrender because it's the 40th anniversary this year of when they made it. Probably couldn't show much of New York Ripper. No, I heard it. I haven't seen it. I keep meaning to watch it, but Zombie 2 is my favorite zombie flick of all time. Sorry, Romero. Cannibal Holocaust is my favorite cannibal flick of all time. So I'm not much the biggest fan of zombies or cannibal films. Have you ever done an extra watching the weird alien video? No, I keep going over here to get my horror videos, DVDs, but they're not here anymore. It's on my VHS. Because I've got the extra rentals down the side and the signed copies at the top now, when it used to be the horror DVDs down the side, but I have to go to see what I've got. Riffer is a good one. There you go. Yes, he's doing the No Retreat project. Stepping on My Toes. Cat in the Brain and Manhattan Baby, the weak ones. That's the trouble. I don't think I got any of them, and I probably wouldn't be able to afford them on VHS. Because they're definitely the ones that are most popular horror VHSs. That's why I get the other ones. There was an extra 2 and 3, but they're all unconnected, aren't they? Yes, you got your friend Cindy for an interview. Oh, it's Cindy now, is it? For an interview on No Retreat, No Surrender 2. Yeah, because it was. I don't know if it's about the franchise because he only has Cindy from the second one, I think. Oh, there's an uncut New York Ripper on YouTube, surprisingly. Bloody hell. How is that on there? And other stuff gets taken down. Right. Oh, it's 11 o'clock and all shite. So let's get to bed. It's a school night. It's only Wednesday, hump day. Still 2 more days of work. So I will thank you all for bearing with me on this one and my big mistake of doing the Resident Evil franchise when I should have done the Electric Blue franchise instead. But we live and learn. I don't think what's next. Yes, Bowfinger's next. But I've got a night off. So I can catch up on some watching Bowfinger and Animal House. Oh, I say the TV's gone. It's showing all the stuff. Bowfinger Friday, Animal House Sunday. Jim Wilkie stuntman, who does a lot of Nolan films. He's the one that flipped the truck over in The Dark Knight. And he's been in... hang on. What's he been in? I think he's done some Seagal films. He's done... I can't remember. He's done loads, which is another benefit of having him on. Jim Wilkie. So he's Nolan's Exceptions and No Ladies Leave Yet. Ice Blade 8. Yes. Thank you, Josh. So thank you, everyone, for Ramon and everyone. But yes, Jim Wilkie. I can't remember if he was in Cobra. I might imagine that. He did Baby Driver, Logan, Skull Island, mostly stuff with trucks. On Deadly Ground, he's done. Where's the other ones? Let's go back a bit. Sleepwalkers, Out for Justice, The Rookie, Robocop 2, The Package, Blind Fury, Messenger of Death, Midnight Run, Two Moon Junction, Near Dark, Over the Top, he's in, or done stunts, Golden Child, and Christine. There you go. It wasn't Cobra, unless he was. I was just imagining Cobra, I think. Actor in. Oh, no, sorry. He was apartment killer number 2 in Cobra. So there you go. Cop with. What's his face? Dick Tracy, Mobsters, Fugitive, and Last Man Standing, Serving Sarah, Bad Santa, etc., etc. Taxi Driver. But yeah, a lot of great stuff he's done. And Street Night with Speakman, if anyone's still here. Right, let's go. Nighty night all. God bless me. See you in the morning. Not too early. Thanks, Sally. Night, hold time. Puts on Cobra's glasses and puts some magic in his mouth. Well, Cobra's probably doing that as well. It's probably, don't you? Night, everyone. Night, Mike Myers, Ian, Josh, Jeff, I suppose. Ladies leave. You'll be rocking the Cobra look for sure. I got to get some of those. Ladies stay. That sounds awesome. In the Pepsi sign fight. That's him. Yes. So we'll see what he says about that. Was it Monday? All right. Good night. Thanks for being with me through this. I needed your support, and I got it. So cheers. And
Ladies, leave.